Game day in Carbondale, Illinois, as Indiana State and Southern Illinois about to lock horns. Two teams desperate for a Missouri Valley Football Conference win. And Fritzy, I think that's just where we start off. These are two teams that really woulda, shoulda, coulda. Could have won a couple of these games already, but at this point, both of them really want to get one today.
Yeah, no question about it. It's Southern Illinois' homecoming. They're going to be excited and fired up, and certainly, both teams come into this game feeling like they should be able to win this week. A lot of recent heartbreak for the Sycamores, a team that could very easily be 4-2, but they aren't. And, you have to, against the Southern Illinois team today that I think you match up pretty well with, find a way to get it done.
We'll talk about this on the pregame show with Coach Mallory, too. I just think it is definitely worth noting. You mentioned the heartbreak the past couple of weeks, but also heartbreak finding out Christian Covington, who's been such a big piece of this football team, won't only not be able to play this weekend this year, but his career in football was cut short. No doubt it could have been much worse, and we're lucky that he's going to be able to walk and be able to live a healthy life. Just very unfortunate, to be honest, very heartbreaking to find that out this week.
No question, it's a tough blow for Christian, and I know that he's got a very good attitude about it and is going to be very positive. But it's certainly a part of football that you don't like, and you hate to see anybody have to go through something like that. Unfortunately, Christian is right now, and I'm confident that he'll handle it as well as he can and move forward in a positive way.
Now, how does this team respond to its own heartbreak these past couple of weeks? Two games, maybe one where people thought you wouldn't necessarily compete in South Dakota State. But one a week ago against a much-improved Missouri State team that really came down to, you say one play, no doubt there were plays before that the Indiana State could have capitalized on to prevent that last play from happening. But definitely just two heartbreaking weeks for Indiana State. Got to see if they can bounce back.
No question. Also encouraging, though, that you're right there with opportunities to win these ball games. And, for the Sycamores from where they were a year ago, it's just a completely different football team this year. And I think everybody is happy that, it has been such a dramatic, turnaround in terms of the level of play week in, week out. And, as Coach talked about prior to Missouri State, now you have to win together. And that's, unfortunately, sometimes for teams competing and being in close games is one thing, but learning how to win sometimes takes time. And, the other side has always got players on scholarship and guys trying to win too, no matter what sport you're playing, at what level. Learning to win as a group is a challenging step, particularly if you've not, as a group, done it before, had a lot of success. So that's, an area that I know the coaching staff continues to talk to the guys about and work with them on and try to help get them over the hump here. And a Southern Illinois team that I think, the Sycamores have a chance against this week, particularly if they're able to run the ball, which they've been able to do. What a season Keys is having.
This has been a series which Indiana State has fared well in, specifically in Carbondale. I believe they won 3 straight in Carbondale heading into this weekend. But what is it about this series that you remember that when the Sycamores and Salukis hook up, I know people point to Illinois State as a rival, a natural rival, but this has been one where it has provided some dramatics and some pretty good games between these two teams.
Yeah, and you're right. It seems like the road teams, too, in this series, it seems like we've had a hard time beating Southern at home, but have played them well down there. At any rate, this is a place that Indiana State has played well, and, a Sycamore team that is, I think, confident that it can get over the hump and, continues to play really pretty good football. As you said, just a play or two here or there, and some of these results the last few weeks, would have been different.
We'll see if it will be a different result later on this afternoon. You can join Fritzy and myself for the Pepsi Countdown to Kickoff at 2 o'clock Eastern. Kickoff is at 3 o'clock on WIBQ 97.9 FM. For Brian Fritz, I am Luke Martin. Enjoy the game this afternoon. Go Sycamores. Beat SIU.